Fasten your seatbelts. Today, I want to share a historical story of Kowloon Walled City Park. The history of the walled city can be traced back to the Song dynasty, when an outpost was set up to manage the trade of salt. Little took place for hundreds of years afterwards. In 1842, during King Emperor Daoguang's reign, Hong Kong Island was ceded to Britain by the Treaty of Nanjing. The walled city was captured by rebels during the Taiping Rebellion in 1854, before being retaken a few weeks later. The Protestant Church established an old people's home in the old Yamen Chinese administrative office, as well as a school and an almshouse in other former offices. In 1842, during King Emperor Daoguang's reign, Hong Kong Island was ceded to Britain by the Treaty of Nanjing. The Qing dynasty ended its rule in 1912, leaving the walled city to the British. In the middle of 19th century, the Qing government started to build an enclave beside Kowloon Bay, surrounded by stone walls. The walled city was initially used for military purposes, housing many soldiers and their families. During World War II, the stone walls were demolished by the Japanese army. The Japanese occupying forces demolished the city's wall and used the stone to expand the nearby Kai Tak airport. All of the conqueror of Hong Kong show interest in walled city, because of the stone walled, that can be used as a defense from the attack of their enemy. By that time, the British colonial government found it increasingly difficult to manage and control the serious crime in the area related to drugs, illegal gambling, prostitution and quackery. Domestic factories, including textile, candy making and These are the memories of Kowloon Walled City that was preserved by the government. Kowloon Walled City was known as the dark side of Hong Kong because of the happenings here during the golden years. By 1995, the site had been transformed into a park for nearby residents, due to its proximity to the Kai Tak airport, and so that the park could have a more open view. Regulation of the height of buildings was strictly enforced. Some historical artifacts from the walled city, including its Yamen building and remnants of its southern gate, have been preserved there. These are some exhibits to show the old life and daily life of the residents of walled city. There were a lot of movies were shoot here, including The Bloodsport that follows Frank Dux, an American martial artist serving in the military, who decides to leave the army to compete in a martial arts tournament in Hong Kong, where fights to the death can occur. Stars of the famous Jean-Claude Van Damme, Donald Gibb, Leah Ayres, and Norman Burton In 1988 a movie entitled The Kowloon Walled City was made. It is documentary about Kowloon, the walled city which was an ungoverned settlement in Hong Kong and was torn down by the government in 1993. The last action film, in the Kowloon walled city of Hong Kong, was The Crime Squad. The original actor was Jet Li. Jackie Chan took over as the actor. The Crime Squad was released in Hong Kong on June 24, 1993, with a box office of 27.43 million Hong Kong dollars, ranking only 7th in the year. This is not a very impressive achievement for Jackie Chan, but it is a very important masterpiece of Jackie Chan. At the 30th Taiwan Provincial Film Golden Horse Awards on December 4, 1993, Jackie Chan won the Best Actor award for this film, and was as the actor, the first in the history of the Golden Horse Award. Kowloon Walled City Park is now a beautiful garden featuring preserved artifacts from the former Kowloon Walled City. There were several dimensions of the park that, surely, you can enjoy and feel like you are living in the old years of this Kowloon walled city. This truly amazing, and worth your time to discovery and visit. Now, let's just enjoy the remaining, spectacular view of the park. That's it, beautiful people. I hope you enjoy watching and know a bit of history here in Hong Kong.